Hi guys, Ronda without an H here. Okay, getting back to my collage sheets, I wanted to go ahead and finish that little series up and get these cut up. As you can see, I have my autumn here, which is the last one of the video. I did add more color. I said I just want a little bit, and then as I got going, I liked this pretty color and this, and before you knew it, it's like, okay, it's real autumny. But I love that, and it'll still make a really wonderful background. Okay, so let's go through what I have done. You've seen a lot of these, but there are a couple of new ones that you have not seen. Let's see, hopefully the video is picking up on these. I have had the best fun working on these, you guys. It has just been so much fun. Now, these last two I want to show you. This is my pink Christmas collage. Is that fabulous? Look at all of the detail. You just bring it up and just kind of pan that so you can see what I've done. Oh, I've had so much fun. Those of you that follow me, and if you don't, please subscribe. I would love to have you follow me. I do love pink and Christmas. I've made and sold some really amazing pink Christmas journals. So there's that, and then this is I can't remember if I've titled this Traditional Christmas or Old-Fashioned Christmas, but this one has been created almost entirely from old vintage Christmas cards that I came across in a scrapbook that I bought. They were all stuck in, and they were all the wrong glue, and some of them are so delicate. A lot of them just tore apart. But I've been able to save a bunch as well, and so all these images are from that. And I love more of the black and white look to this, with just a little bit of color thrown in there. So those are the new ones that I have done, and I will have shortly, they will be available as digitals, actually, these collages, in my Etsy before too long. But what we want to do is to go ahead, yes, we're going to start cutting this up to make some tags and journal cards. And I'm not going to do what I did in one video back a while where I cut it on the back. That was totally like retarded. Now what I have done, I trimmed these all down to 8.5 by 11 size so that I could scan them to make a digital in case you're interested in what I've got here. I'm happy to share those with you. And so I have lots of little scraps, but that's the size that I'm going to be cutting with. So what we're looking at is making some tags and some journaling cards. So I think let's just kind of start. Let's start, right? So if I turn this over like so, that with, I've got all these different rulers out, you guys. So if I cut this in about half, so 4 1/4, well, no, that wouldn't be right, would it? Okay, let's measure what half would be. I'm thinking of a regular sheet of paper, but I have cut these. Well, okay, never mind. I'm feeling like I'm a liar here. It is 4 1/4. I just cut them down to the 8.5 by 11. Oh, what can I say? Okay. So we have a wonderful start. This will be 2. We want to make, let's see, let's do another one this way, and then I want some to go this way as well. So let's go ahead and make this another 3-inch wide. Now if I put it 2.5 inch wide, then I can put them in some of my little glassine bags, little tucks that I love to decorate and use. Like for instance, this, if I make it, this is 2 3/4, so a 2.5 inch tag would fit perfectly in that sack, that size. So when you're cutting up your collage, just keep in mind what you're going to use them for and cut appropriate sizes to fit that. So I'm going to go ahead now, because of that, I'm going to cut one of these into a little less wide tag. And look at that, how cute is that, even just by itself. And this is going to be fun. Okay, now that leaves me 5.5 inches this way. So let's go, I'm thinking 3 tags. So let's go this in one, this in one, and this in one, a skinnier one there. So let's go 3.5. And the way I'm deciding what to do is literally just as I'm looking at my collage, just seeing what might look nice. And this, can we get away with a 2.5 here? Ooh, we could. And then we could have, or I could do 3/4. You know, I think I'm going to give this little bird just a little bit more room. Okay. So, out of this one sheet, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little cards. And let's just do some cutting around the bottoms. I just want to do round my corner so it just looks a little bit more finished on the bottom. We'll just go ahead and do that. I hope you are having a fabulous day, my friends. It's a pretty good day. It's Friday. Well, I'm not sure if this will be Friday when you see this, but it is Friday here where I'm at. And it's a little overcast. It's nice. The temperature has, it's been so hot. We've had such a hot summer. But these last couple of days have just been really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. All right, now let's decide what we want to do here. Now for tags, obviously a lot of people, you cut them, and I'm just kind of reaching for, trying to find a little different ruler. Okay, so many of you, if you don't have a ruler like I do and you don't cut like I do, you can like cut one side and then use that to draw a line so that you cut them equally. What I'm doing is I'm lining it up, trying to get it kind of in the center and decide how much of a space I want on each side. We'll just try that. Okay. That looks pretty good. And then let's come in with a paper punch, regular paper punch, and go kind of in the center. Now, I also keep on hand, if I can find them, give me just a sec here. Oh, looking around. And this is all since I supposedly cleaned this all up so I could be better organized and find things easier. I have some reinforcements to go over. Where in the world? Well, I am... okay. I have this old, like an army, like it was a card catalog. These drawers, these metal drawers, and it's split into two sides, and they're about like this deep, and so I keep a lot of my things in those drawers. All right, here are my reinforcements, and I have just aged those. They come white, and I have just aged that. Let's see, let's get that a bit closer so you can see that. And I do on the front and the back. Okay, now you can see from the back, because of what I glued it to, this will make a nice writing spot if you want it to. Okay, let's just take that back out. Okay, so there's one tag, and I can always add in addition. I can always do my edges. To get that wonderful aged look all around the edges, so it just looks really nice and finished. And then just kind of carry that out to the rest of the tag on the back if you'd like. If you don't want to do this step, absolutely don't do it. It's just kind of a fun, I like it because it just gives it just that extra little finished bit that shows, you know, whoever you give this to, or if you're selling it or whatever, that you just took the time to make that extra little bit of fun. And you can see the difference, you know, when you look at them up close. The one definitely, in my mind, looks much more finished. Because it is. Sometimes I'm so brilliant, it's just really scary. Not. Okay. So, that's, excuse me. That's the idea. So I would go through all of these and go ahead and make tags. Or I may keep, let's do one as a little journaling card. Let's do this one as a journaling card. And for that, I am going to go ahead and round all 4 of my corners. And then we will just finish this off. I mean, it just doesn't take much time at all. And it just gives it just a fun finish. And this is not super thick, my paper here, the collaging. And part of it is a little bit thicker than the other, but it's still heavy enough that it can be a really nice journaling spot. So then I can just go ahead and tuck this in somewhere and have an amazing card. It can turn into a pocket, put it in a tuck spot. You can create a tuck spot with it, whatever you know, your imagination is your limitation. Okay, so that's those. I want to move on. Let's do another one. Just let's do one of the. Let's do one of these. Let's make some autumn tags. Those are always fun. All right, so I like the autumn greetings this way. Oh, another, while I'm thinking about it, in collage, oftentimes things are moved around. They're positioned so that they go in different directions. And that gives you the opportunity to do what I just did on that first one, to move it around and cut different ways, and you get different size tags. If you do it all going one direction, then you're very limited on how you can cut it up. In other words, if this all faces, this is how you read it, autumn greetings, and everything is right side up going this way, you can't very well turn it and get a nice tag. It looks sideways. And you definitely wouldn't do it this way, because then it's upside down. But if you collage it in different directions, then you have the flexibility of making other tags in different areas. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Okay, so enough of that. Let's go ahead and kind of take a look here. So I'm thinking I might want to, this can be a tag and this can be a tag, and I might just go ahead. Let's cut that. Oh, and we needed a little bit more. Go over it more than once, because it cutting through a few different layers on this particular one. Well, what's the deal? Come on, what's the holdup, guys? Alrighty. So I'm thinking, let's go this way. And I haven't given this thought ahead of time. I'm just doing this with you. But this will make a nice tag. And this, I like this. This will be a nice 3-inch tag. Seasons change. This works because you've got some things that you can read directionally and other things that are turned, so it looks purposeful. And then this is good too. Giving is timeless, and then you've got, yeah, okay, that's good for those. All right. Now, well. Let's, I'm just going to, like I said, I'm just doing these as we're going here. This one, I'm just going to go ahead and cut. That looks great. This is good. She believed she could, so she did. And then here will be seasons change. We've got this, giving us timeless. So let's go ahead and do that one. Okay. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I say 7 on the last one too? Okay. So, and I will finish those up. So I'm going to go ahead, let's do one more. Either this one or this one. Let's go ahead and cut Pink Christmas up. I love this. Oh man, do I love this. I love pink. Did I tell you I love pink? All right, so got going this direction. We've got going this direction. You know, this one maybe needs to be like a squarish. So this is 8.5. So let's get 8.5 wide. So that's 4 1/4. So then let's do 4 1/4 and do squares. This is going to be a square. Set that aside. 4 1/4. Okay. So that gives a really nice, you can do, I probably will do it this way for the little girl to show right side up. But if you wanted, you could do it for the Mary to show up. On this one, you could do it for the chimes to show up. I mean, it gives you options. And I'll probably keep it this way, but you also could do it this way as well. But I think this is a little more prominent. So what I try to do is pick out the prominent, whatever's speaking to me, and then I have that to face right side up. Okay, so what have we got left here to work with? 6 3/4 inches this way. Let's just do 3 tags. Let's do 3 tags. Let's do a 3. Let's see, 1, 2 that are a little fatter. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. And then 1 that's not quite as wide as this one, but you've got the stories of old. And then my last tag is 2 1/4 for that one. Okay. So this is kind of the process, guys. So have a go at it. I hope you've been doing your collage papers. And let's get our tags going. Look at this. At the number of luscious tags I'm going to have. And I can definitely add something to these if I want to give another focal point, or if I have, say I decide I'm putting these in a pink journal. Well, I might want to put a little pink flower or a little tag, a little saying or something that highlights a little bit of pink, or a button, or a little cluster, whatever it is that we like to do. So, all right. Well, I'm going to continue on. Ooh, I've got several more to cut up. And so either another video or at the end of this video, I'm going to show them all done, what I've chosen to do with them, or at least as done as I'm going to do them until I have a specific place for them to go. Hopefully that makes sense to you. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I hope this has been a little bit inspiring, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I love you. I think about you all the time, and I hope that I hope you're well. Giving you all a big hug. All right, until next video, have a fabulous day. Bye-bye now.